can use Adobe Spark to create a number of different products. We can create posters, web pages, or videos. This video is going to show you about one way to create a poster. So the first thing I'm going to do is come up and hit the plus sign, and I would like to create a flyer. This is going to give me a blank Adobe Post flyer. So in this, I'm going to first start with the name, and I'm going to call it Stream Tables. And in here, I am going to want to put a picture and some words to help me demonstrate to my teacher I know about Stream Tables. First thing I'm going to do is click in this gray area, and I will see down the far right side my full menu of tools. I have an add tool for adding things to the page, templates, design tools, colors, and so forth. So we're going to go ahead and use this add button at the very top to add a photo. I have a photo on my computer that we took in class in this example, so I'm going to upload the photo. And this might be in your downloads folder on your Chromebook. It could be anywhere in your Chromebook, but you'll locate that photo, and then you'll click open. Now that my photo is on the page, I have the 4 dots. Those are called handles, and I can click and drag the handles to increase the size, to move this around the page, or to even using the rotate button at the bottom, I can rotate it somewhat so that I can see my photo better. Now I have my photo on the page, and it's a little large. When I print this or save this out, it's just going to be that rectangular area. Anything hanging off the edge will not be a part of my post. So I want to make sure that my picture is inside the page. Now I want to add a title, the title of my project, so that my teacher sees this. I clicked in the gray area to go back to add, and this time I'm going to add text. This provides me a lot of different templates and options that I might want to be able to use. For example, I want to use the taco shop because I'm hungry. I'm going to select that one, and it's going to say, okay, bam, there's my template. It's already given me a font, it's given me a style and some colors. All of that comes over with my template selection. If I want to change the words, I double click on it. And after double clicking, I can change this and click done. So there's my title. It's in the page. If I click outside of that and then click back on it, I get my 4 dots for my handles. I can change the size of this, move it around the page again, do whatever I want there. So now I have a title. And now I want to sit there and specifically say something about down here. I want to show where there is some deposition, one of my terms in class. So I'm going to go back to the add button, click text. This time I just want words. I don't need it to be fancy. I'm going to click add my text and write the word deposition. I click done. I'm going to drag it off to the side here, and where was that deposition? It's right in here. So now I'd like to put an arrow that shows where that is on my page. I'm going to click here in the gray area again, and this time I'm going to click icon. And in here it has a lot of different low intensity graphics. I'm going to go ahead and select, and I'm going to search for arrow, hit return, and now I have a lot of different arrows that I can use. So I'm going to select this arrow right here. Bam, there it is. It's quite huge. So now I can again grab my handles and I can change the size of it. I can come over here to my details and I can select the color and change that color. Maybe I want it to be green. You'll see my arrow has changed to a green. I can use my rotational tool and again point to that. So now I have deposition, and I'm pointing to where that deposition is. If I want to do another title for source, I could come back. Where's my menu? I click in the gray area, add text, add some basic text. The source, I click done. Now I'm going to drag that up. There's not a lot of room up there. Maybe I need to make it smaller. So I can drag my little handles again, and it will decrease the size of the source, the word. And let's do another arrow. Well, since I already have this arrow on here, I can select this arrow. And over here, I can use this small palette here for this icon. It says duplicate. And if I duplicate it, I now have another arrow of the same exact kind. I can rotate it again. And rearrange the thing. So right now I have made a small poster. It has a title. It has some words on there, and I'm basically creating a poster. There are a lot of other tools and features that you could use, but let's go ahead and talk about getting this back to my teacher. There's a number of ways that I can do that. One of them is by downloading the picture to my computer. If I select download, I could leave it as a PNG and start that download. That's going to let me download my picture. Because I left it at PNG, it allows me to have a transparent background. I'm going to choose the solid color. That's going to be the easiest to be able to see. So that is downloaded to my computer. In Blend, I could go to my teacher's assignment, and if she has the file upload submission tool, I could just upload that file using that file upload submission tool. Another way of getting a copy of my image is to use the share button and send to Google Drive. Sending to Google Drive is going to put a copy of this image in my Google Drive, and then I could connect to that from Blend. Selecting send to Google Drive, the first time it's going to ask me to make sure that that's my account, and it is. It's asking for permission to see this and view this, and we have those permissions. So we will allow, and allow. Again, for the very first time that I do this, I'm allowing Adobe Spark for Education to use this file within my school. So I will allow this too. This has been approved by Austin AISD. So it brought me back to my project file. And so because that was the very first time I have selected the Google Share to Google Drive, I want to select it one more time. This time I get the message, Streamtables was successfully sent to my Google Drive. I could have viewed it from there, or I can go back to my Google Drive. So in Google Drive, I see my Streamtables image there, but also notice in Google Drive, Adobe Spark has now created a folder for me. Everything that I create in Adobe Spark, the videos, the post, they will show up here in my Adobe Spark folder. This is not a Google document, but this will be a link to Adobe Spark to this particular poster. If I shared this to Google Drive in Adobe Spark, I can come in here, and if my teacher has given me the submission tools for Google Docs, I will use the first Google Drive tab. And this Google Drive tab, it shows me that this is my account. I will see all of my Drive folders, and there's my Adobe Spark folder. I will open that one up, find the one that I want to share with my teacher, select it, and submit it. I can leave a comment from my teacher, and when I click Submit Assignment, and my teacher will get a still image of my poster.